Great. Hello, everyone. My name is Maura. I'm the marketing manager here. Before we kick off, you guys make sure that you can hear us. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me, if you can see me, and if you can see Reese and hear Reese as well. So, Reese, say hi.
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
We're so excited you all could be here with us today. This is our first of what we hope to have many webinars, all about Page Builder and how to use it, how to get better with it. All right. Seeing and hearing. Yes, yes. Great. Okay. So as we kick off, I'm going to do just a little bit of housekeeping. As you can see, there's a chat box. Please use the chat box. Introduce yourself. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Say hi. Feel free to ask questions. We're going to have a Q&A at the end, but you can ask questions during. We have James and Leah from our customer support team on the chat. So they'll be answering questions in there. And if we have something that's pertaining to what Reese is talking about, we'll make sure we'll flag it and we'll get to it at the end. There will be a replay. You will get a replay. So if you have to leave early, if your internet goes out or whatever, don't worry. We'll be sending the replay tomorrow morning. We're also going to send a survey with that replay. So in the survey, we really want to know what you guys want to see from webinars moving forward. We want to know what you want to learn about, how we can make your page building experience easier. So let us know when we send out that survey. There's going to be a spot for you to share everything you want to hear about us. All right. Love seeing you guys. Megan from Ontario and Tony, hello. Rick, is this applicable for page building for front end? We'll chat about that later. Okay, so I'm going to let Reese take it away from here. He's going to do a little demo of our newest feature, Global Snippets, and share about what's to come for Page Builder in the coming months. And then we'll get into a Q&A. You ready, Reese?
Yeah, thank you for the intro and getting started. Cool. So this is my Shopify site. Also, hello, everyone. My name is Reese. Nice to meet you all. Here's our agenda for the day. There's no slides for this presentation. It's all going to be demoed through Page Builder pages to hopefully make this a little bit more engaging. So yeah, we're going to start off with a little bit about me, just to say hello, and talk through global snippets. So go through some basics around creating, editing, detaching, publishing global snippets, and then work through some page creation flows for how you can use global snippets in your day-to-day lives. And then we'll go over some advanced functionality around how you could integrate global snippets with Shopify sections and also sync global snippets between multiple storefronts. And we'll also cover some new stuff coming soon and go over any Q&A. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in. So yeah, my name's Reese. I'm a product manager here on the Shogun team, and I've been at Shogun for about a year and a half. Before Shogun, I worked at a company called Nomad. I have a bunch of Nomad gear around me. I got a wallet here, phone case, mouse pad. So at Nomad, I was here for about 3.5 years, and we use Page Builder pretty deeply. So before coming here, working on the Page Builder product team, I was a user, and we launched 350 SKUs and got really deep into the Page Builder world. So my experience through managing storefronts using Page Builder at Nomad, is helpful as we build new cool features like global snippets. Cool. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll go over just quickly first how to create global snippets. All right, so let's jump over to the homepage here, and we can go ahead and get started. This homepage is going to be shown on this page here. So I have this section here for featured products. So let's say that I want to create a new global snippet, and it's pretty simple. All you need to do is click the create snippet icon, and maybe it's to take a step back. What global snippets are intended to do is really streamline the content creation process as well as content management process. So when you have identical sections shared between pages, you can use global snippets to essentially connect those sections across your pages to make content management super easy across your storefront. So I'm on an account that has global snippets enabled. So let's go ahead and create a new snippet. We'll call this webinar snippet 1. And we have this new option when you create a new snippet to tell Page Builder that this is going to be a global snippet. So when I go ahead and create this new snippet, Page Builder will transform this part of your page to become a global snippet. And we denote this global snippet behavior with this pink box. So visually on your canvas, you have a clear indicator of what part of your page is a global snippet versus the parts of your page which are regular elements. When I click into the global snippet here, we can see that this is being used in 0 pages. I'm going to go ahead and save this change. And when we refresh, we can see that the snippet count has been increased to 1. So on the sidebar here, whenever you select a global snippet, we tell you how many different pages this particular snippet is used in. So this one for displaying some cool Shogun brands is used across 11 pages. This one here in the header is used across 34 pages. Also, at any point, if you have a global snippet on your page that you no longer want to be global, you can click detach, and this will essentially be treated as if you dropped in a regular snippet, and that will no longer be linked to your storefront or to that page. We've updated our snippet library here a bit, and we've introduced a new tab for global. So all global snippets will have a little globe icon when you're browsing or searching for these snippets on the sidebar. So to add a new snippet onto the page, you can just drop it in like any regular snippet, and it is now on that page. All right, let's see. I put this here intentionally because I knew I would forget what I was going to do next. So we're gonna make this easy. Okay, so that was a bit about creating and detaching. So now let's go into editing here. So here's a section I have across my pages. We see that we have this brands page here, where this particular global snippet is at the top. On the home page, we have this this global snippet over here, and it's linked to 11 other pages as well. So I noticed that this particular Copper Cow Coffee logo has a little line on it, and I want to make that look a bit nicer. So I'm going to enter the edit mode. So I can enter the edit mode of this global snippet from the toolbar here or from the sidebar here. So when I click edit, now I'm able to drill into the individual elements within that global snippet. So you can see I can hover over the particular elements in this global snippet, select them, and let's go ahead and pick a new image here. And I've already uploaded the updated logo, so I'm going to select that one. And perfect. So now I've updated that particular logo. I'm going to go ahead and save this change. And when I do that, Page Builder is going to say, hey, heads up, just so you know, this snippet is used on 10 other pages. Are you sure? So I am sure. So let's go ahead and save this change out. And if we head over to our dashboard, we could see how about 10 pages have just moved to a outdated state. So this update was made 4 seconds ago, 3 seconds ago. This change has now just been bulk applied to all of my pages. So when I go to open up the brands page, we can see how the Shogun logos section has now received that new Copper Coffee logo. Okay, so that's pretty nice. Now I was browsing some of our customers earlier this week, and I realized that we have a pretty awesome customer, TRX. So I want to go ahead and add in their logos here. So I'm going to go ahead and add a new column. Let's go ahead and duplicate this element and then bring it over to this spot here. And I want to upload. Let me grab the logo. This TRX logo. So when I save out this change, I wanted to do something a little bit different. So we have this option here to automatically publish all of the all of the pages connected to this global snippet. So when I do this, I'm going to go ahead and click save, and this will actually kick off a bulk publish event for all of those pages. So we're going to go through each of those 11 pages. We're going to deploy this content change, and then we're going to go publish that particular page. We do have a warning here. So since I'm on a Shopify store, we are making a note that each particular Shopify app has a rate limit with Shopify, which means we can only publish so many pages so fast. So we do need to roll these out in a way where we don't hit the Shopify rate limit. So here I can jump straight to the dashboard and see the progress of this bulk publish event. So we can see that this publish is underway. We have 10 pages in the publish queue as of right now. As we refresh, we will see this page count decrease. So we can see that it's been updated across a couple pages. Now it's at 9, and Page Builder now is working through these set of pages to deploy this content change. I see we're getting some good questions. We'll address those in a second here. Great. So we've created, edited, detached, and published global snippets. Let's give this a second to work through. It looks like this publish is done. Just gonna go ahead and refresh this live page here. And on my live page, now that new TRX logo has been released and deployed. If we jump to the home page, there it is as well. So really allows you to manage multiple pages, content across multiple pages, super fast through this flexible global snippet configuration. All right, let's jump over to, creating pages with global snippets. So we're going to go ahead and make a few new pages here. Let's first open up the template. So I've created this template. You will notice a slight issue on the sidebar here with this alignment issue. We're going to get that fixed pretty soon, but I've created this page template called landing page template. And this template consists of 5 global snippets. So we have one global snippet here, one global snippet here, et cetera, throughout the page. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new page, and I'm going to use this template to create this page. Webinar page 1. And what we'll do is we'll duplicate that whole page on your new landing page, and all of these global snippets will be automatically connected to this page. So if you'd like to kind of maybe detach this particular hero image, and we're going to say new sale for my 30% off, 30% off holiday sale. Cool. So what I've done now is I've really quickly created a new landing page, and I've automatically linked my particular global snippets through that page. So if I want to in the future update this Shogun's brand section by getting rid of a logo or adding a new logo, I can now make that content change without having to open up every single one of my landing pages. Before, when Page Builder, it was quite cumbersome to go through all of your pages to make that update, as I'm sure everyone here is well aware of. So you might not even take the time to go make all those changes. But now when you use a global snippet, you can strategically build your pages in smart ways to make it easier for you to keep all of your content as up to date as possible, as fast as possible. So that's one method of creating global snippets using templates. Creating pages using global snippets with templates. We're also working through some naming convention work. And if you have any ideas on ways to streamline that, we're very open to hear it. Okay, so let's create a new page called webinar page 2. I'm gonna go ahead and get this going. And this time we're gonna use a regular snippet to build this page, similar to how we built that page with a template. So here's my fresh page right now. And what I've done is I've created a snippet that consists of multiple global snippets. So this is a mechanism to really quickly build out pages in Page Builder. So what I've done here is dropped in one high-level snippet. If we open up this layout panel, which has been recently redone, we can see I have one container. And then if I drill into this container, I have in this case, 4 snippets. One thing that we're planning on updating is each global snippet has a name. So this one's called header new. And then we will reflect in the layout panel that particular name of the global snippet to make navigating around a bit easier. We're still working on some compatibility with global snippets across our platform. It is in beta, and we are continuing to update functionality. Okay, so I've just used a global snippet, or I've just used a snippet that encompassed many global snippets, and that's just one really fast way to get going with building your pages. So I wanted to just share that as a possible option for you all. Okay, what's next? All right, so using global snippets within a Shopify section. So if we go to the top of this page here, we have these 6 or so links. We'll get to this coming soon in a second here. I don't want to give too much away, but we have this particular page, and this is powered by Shopify. So right now, Shogun Page Builder doesn't interact with the cart in doesn't interact with like the Ajax cart. So if you want to use a cart, you have to go to the Shopify cart page, or yeah. So this is a page powered by Shopify. I'm going to go to my global snippet, and I'm going to go ahead and edit this header element. Quickly, I wanted to note that this header element is used across 36 pages because it's on all my pages. So I'm going to edit this header element, and I'm going to say shop now on this header element here. So I'm going to save this out, and I'll automatically publish this as well. So I have created this global snippet. I've also linked this global snippet in a Shopify section. So if I go to my sections part of my dashboard and go to header, we will see that I've dropped in this global snippet to this Shopify section. So if you use Shopify sections, you know that you can access these Shopify sections through your theme editor. So if we hop over to our theme and we go to the cart page, we can see that I've added this particular Shopify section coming from Page Builder called header onto my cart theme, cart template. So we can already see the update reflected here as in Shop Now. So when I refresh this cart page, we can see that this global snippet that got updated in Page Builder has already been published to the Shopify section, which has then already been published to my Shopify theme, which then has already updated this Shopify powered cart page. So you can really deeply integrate and kind of pass these global snippets between your Shopify sections throughout your Shopify theme, as well as various pages within Page Builder. So yeah, wanted to share that one as well. All right. So the last thing I wanted to share was around global snippets. So I have another site here. Let's go ahead. Let me just refresh this. Suggestion for a layout panel. We've heard some good suggestions around wanting to kind of reorder the elements here. So let's say I want to do this and drag and drop and reorder these sections. That's probably an improvement that we'll be making soon. But for now, we want to get that out as soon as possible. So, all right, I lost my train of thought. Okay, we're going to sync some pages across to another Shopify account. So for those of you that are on the advanced plan, one feature that you have access to is to be able to take all of your pages and all of your snippets on one account and sync them to another Page Builder account to launch new markets and manage content at scale in a better way. So we have this tab here called Site Manager. I'm going to search for Reese, and I'm going to click Sync. So part of our sync feature, we are kind of informing you like what is potentially out of sync between your stores. So I'm going to go ahead and sync a couple pages, and then down here I'm going to sync some different snippets, and we can go ahead and get that sync started. So when we sync pages between Page Builder accounts that use global snippets, that global snippet will get carried through those pages. So if I want to edit this global snippet, I can make a change on one store, publish that change across all of my pages, and then sync all of those pages to my destination stores. So really, in a couple clicks, you can take a section of your page through a global snippet, make a really quick bulk edit and bulk publish to your whole storefront on one store, and then really quickly sync that updated global snippet and updated pages across your other stores. And we have a feature coming out soon that will allow you to really quickly bulk publish all of the pages once they reach that destination store. Okay, so let's go over here next, and I'm going to go to, actually, we can just click this. That'll be good. So now I'm going to hop into the store that I just did a sync on, and we can open up this pages / home page, and we can see, because I have global snippets enabled on this store as well, that this global snippet has been synced through into this page. So you can manage content across all of your storefronts super easily with global snippets. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that, and then I'm going to come back over here, and then I'm going to go over here. Okay. Let's see, how are we doing? Pretty good on time. All right, so I guess we can talk about a couple things coming up next, and then we can move to Q&A, and we'll get through as much Q&A as possible. So we'll hop over to this page here. So coming soon, we'll be launching bulk publishing from our dashboard. So we learned today about how you can use a global snippet to initiate bulk publishes across many pages at once. When you use global snippets, or if you use custom elements, you're able to make an update to one page and move many pages to an outdated state. So I want to update this particular global snippet. So hello builders, new features are coming soon. That's actually false, because new features are here. So we're going to update that to be a little bit more exciting. Let's go ahead and save that. I'm not ready to publish this content change because I still have some other work to do on my storefront. So I'm going to save this change and then go do some other work. And when I'm done with that work, what I can do is sort by status, grab all the pages that are outdated, and through this bulk publish feature, allow you to, in 2 clicks, get all these pages published to your storefront. So we're working on that, and that'll be coming out pretty soon. I believe it'll be available for beta on our advanced plan on Monday, first thing on Monday. We're also working on an update to our product pages, where you can create a product page template, and when you import a product or import many products, be able to assign a particular template to a product, and use Page Builder for managing more of your content pages at scale, and bulk edit those, and enable you to bulk edit your product pages as well. So that's pretty exciting. We're also working on refreshing our snippet library. As you can see, we've recently moved our layout panel over to the left-hand sidebar here. It gives us a lot more room. It's a bit more of a modern navigation, and just a better experience. So similar to the layout panel, we're going to be moving snippets over here as well. And here's a little preview of what it might look like. So it'll give you a lot more visibility and organizational capabilities for how you manage snippets, and make it easier to just use snippets day in and day out, because we know it's such an important part of your workflow. And there's a whole lot more. We're really revitalizing Page Builder, and there's a lot more coming. So we're going to be updating our template library. We have improvements on page performance work, and adding new functionality to some popular elements. We see all of the feedback and feature requests that you are all sending every day. So if you have any feature requests or things you'd like to see in Page Builder, our support team is there, ready for receiving any feedback and ideas. And we want to hear what you want. So yeah, TRX, new logo for Copper Coffee, pretty exciting stuff. Also, if you want to be part of our private beta program, you can sign up here. Maybe I can just drop in this link here. I'll drop in this link to the chat right now. And if you go to if you want to see how this is working on the back end, we have this global snippet, which, if we go into the edit mode here, is leveraging our form box, which is integrated to Klaviyo. So if there's someone there that wants to test this out, feel free to drop in your email there. that will add you to our list in Klaviyo, and you'll get automatically emailed a calendar link with my calendar on it. So I think, Marie, where do I send a feature request? You can send it to me directly. If you want to fill out this feature request, you'll get my email right now. Or you can send it to our support team. I think maybe support team can. Oh, Leah's on it. Thank you so much. You can also email support directly. All right. Cool feature to organize your own workspace. Cool. I think I'll pass it to Maura, Ashleen.
Yeah. You want to do some questions?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So someone asked, does global snippets apply to BigCommerce as well? That question was from Michelle.
Yeah. The only difference is going to be the compatibility with Shopify sections, but everything you saw today is compatible with BigCommerce as well.
Awesome. Also, everyone, please keep putting your questions in the chat. Let us know if it's about global snippets, if it's about something you saw on here. If it's not, if it's about another feature in Page Builder, please let us know. We want to see your questions come in. So, all right, we'll continue down. Can global snippets be used as sections? So I can add a section to a Shopify page. I know we covered this, but Raymond was asking, so I wanted to make sure we addressed it.
Yeah, so you can kind of the section can be pretty robust. So this section that I have here currently is only a global snippet. You could also add some other content here around this section to then sync to your Shopify theme, and you can browse your sections when you add a section on your theme here as well. So this one's coming from Shogun, so is this one. So I can add in the Shogun brand section that we were working on earlier. Drag this around as you would any other section, and yeah, that's how you kind of connect Shopify sections with global snippets. Hopefully that's clear.
All right. Here's a good question from Adam. With meta fields becoming more important in Shopify 2.0 themes, is it on the roadmap to be able to use these and custom liquid in global snippets and finding limited uses without this functionality?
Yeah, we've heard that we've heard requests around supporting more dynamic content within the global snippet. So maybe you can create your global snippet, feed in meta fields from Shopify to be able to have different versions of that snippet across different pages. So that is top of mind. We're in some of the work that we'll be doing around supporting product page templates here on the roadmap. Through this work, we're going to be accepting dynamic product data into a global snippet or a template. So this will bring us towards integrating more deeply with potentially it's Shopify meta fields. Potentially there's other ways to augment your page data in a more kind of bulk CMS manner. Shopify meta fields is one possible way that we can go, and we know it's super important for workflows for your storefront. So it's top of mind. There is no timeline today on when something like that would be, but I think that's a natural evolution of all of this work that we're doing to really just the work we're doing is to try to increase your team's efficiency and just get jobs done faster. And I think tapping in deeper to Shopify meta fields is a great opportunity for us to do just that.
Absolutely. Okay, so we had a couple of pickup questions about global snippets being copied between stores and not just pages. So Mackenzie asked if we can copy between stores. And then we also had a question from Brian, can you create a global snippet to use across stores and then edit copy in only one store? So Reese, can you talk a little bit about how that might work or maybe how content syncing works on the advanced plan?
Yeah, so whenever I update a global snippet on one store, as it stands today, you need to go into your site manager and find that particular global snippet. Well, in here it'll be just a snippet. You'll have to select that particular snippet and then send it to your destination store. I think there's an opportunity we have here to kind of have a higher level global snippet that is where you can edit it once, and then that edit can get automatically deployed to all of your storefronts. And really, what we want to do is talk to you. So if you'd like to reach out, would love to go deeper into your use case around how you want to use a global snippet across multiple storefronts, whether it's sharing the same content or different content. So yeah, this is an area that we're exploring as well. And yeah, I'd love to go deeper with you on what you're trying to accomplish to make that workflow as smooth as possible.
Yes. Okay. We have a good question from Richard. How does global snippets differ from custom elements?
So essentially, it's the same thing as a custom element, but now you're able to use all of Shogun's drag and drop functionality. With a custom element, you have to learn how to code, or you have to know how to code. So for those of you that aren't sure what Richard's talking about here, we have a feature on our advanced plan called custom elements, and custom elements enables you to create a fully customized element, hence the name. So you can add your own liquid, CSS, and JavaScript here. When you create a new custom element, these elements are accessible right from your page builder. So you can drag and drop these. This is going to look terrible because I have not made this good yet, but you can use custom elements from your sidebar here. But with global snippets, you're able to create a similar effect where when you edit a custom element, that update gets deployed across all those pages. When you edit a global snippet, you can now use all of the native Shogun elements to build that global snippet to then update in bulk across your pages. So also you can put a, let's see if we can try to do this right now. We can put a custom element inside of a global snippet. So we'll just put this one here, and you'll have to forgive me for the not really helpful content there, but we can save that out. And now this particular global snippet will be partly powered by the Shogun elements and then partly powered by the custom element. Did that answer your question?
Awesome. Okay, so this is a two-part question. Part one we've already addressed earlier, bulk publishing, but I'm going to ask it anyway. So from Tony, can you do a global swap out across pages of a global snippet? For example, if I want a new global snippet to replace an older global snippet across all pages, is there a way we can easily swap that out? I think we've addressed that with bulk publishing. Also, he had a question, can you nest global snippets? And Sunil also had a question, can you create folders of snippets and or global snippets for quicker navigation and better organization? So maybe we can talk about how to organize your snippets and what we're working on.
Sure. So a couple different things on there. So regarding nesting global snippets, currently the short answer is no. So when you're editing a global snippet and you try to drop in another global snippet, we are going to automatically convert that into a regular snippet when you try to do that. Support for nested global snippets potentially is coming soon. We think we're going to address this on a bit of a higher level around more proper templating functionality, where you can kind of create nested structures in a bit more intelligent way. But for right now, you cannot create nested global snippets. What was that first question, Mara?
The other question was about creating folders of snippets and or global snippets for quicker navigation and better organization.
Right. So potentially in the future, we will expand the functionality that you see here. So first, we plan to bring over snippets to the left-hand side to create more room, to be able to enable more tagging and sorting and foldering. I don't know, that's probably not the right word there, but grouping of global snippets to make content organization better. Right now, we don't have a clear timeline on when that'll be ready to go.
Okay, a couple more. So if you do have questions, please keep putting them in the chat, and we'll get to them. We have a couple more minutes. So we have one question from Matt. Can Shopify sections be used to override your theme's top navigation?
Yeah, that's kind of what I've done here. Historically, it hasn't been, you know, really easy to create a section like this to control the navigation. I guess through Shopify sections, it is. So yeah, you can sync your header element into your Shopify theme, and you can get rid of your themes header by copying or just taking that section out, or hiding it, and then yeah, you can use a Shopify section in Page Builder to manage your header. Um, our out of the box elements don't offer a great way to build a robust header without writing any code. For example, if you go over to Nomad's site, they have, you know, some really robust header navigation controls. So to do this in Page Builder is possible if you want to use our um, custom elements feature on our advanced plan. You might run into some limitations using our out of the box elements if you try to do that right now. But yeah, it's something that you can do.
Raymond had a question. Will there be more robust animation features? And if not, we can throw it on ideas.
Yeah, would love for you to share what features you'd like to see with our support team, and we could incorporate that into our product roadmap and consider adding. There's also ways to use potentially, like, let's see, for each particular element, you can use a custom CSS class. So if we go into edit here, you can potentially go over to styles and then add some custom CSS on a particular element to change the animation controls that aren't available through our drop downs on this particular area here. So that's one workaround. But yeah, I would love to know which animation controls you would like to see, and we can obviously, you know, keep adding more, but I'd like to hear which ones that you'd like to see first.
Okay. One more question from Raymond. Is there a way to build a page, then save it as a template to share with the community?
You can build a page and save it as a template. If you want to share, if you'd like to share that template globally with the community, for example, like perhaps we can have a section here called community section. Let our support team know. We are looking for ways to incorporate, you know, templates built by you all into the product. And if you want to share a template with other page builder users, we are open to working with you on doing just that. So if you have some templates, just let our support team know, and then we can get that added for you.
Awesome. All right, that is the last of the questions that I have from the chat. If anyone has any more, you've got about 2 minutes to put it in the chat. In the meantime, we will be sending out a replay of this tomorrow, and we're also going to include a survey. We want to keep having these webinars. We want to keep giving you all more information, showing you more ways to use the product. So we want to hear from you. Let us know in the survey what you want to learn about, what you want to hear from us, and we'll be sure to start getting webinars on a more regular basis. We want to make it easier for you, so we need to hear from you. All right. Thank you all for hanging out in the chat. Reese, thank you for being our presenter extraordinaire. Leah and James, thank you for helping out in the chat. We hope you all have a great day. Keep an eye on your inboxes because we will send out the replay soon. And we'll see you all later.